Every time we step onto the scene, girl, it's a movie. All these cameras flashing, girl, they love us like we Lucy. Can we catch a vibe underwater like jacuzzis? Cause I wanna put you in some newly, truly. I just wanna give you everything. The way you put it on me, girl, I'm talking wedding rings. I wanna upgrade, you know, settle in. Let me try to put you on to better things.
Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Giselle, and for those of you who have been following me for a while, I'm sorry. I'm back. I've been gone for a while, but it's because a lot has happened in my life and I wanted to give you guys an update before I post my new video. Because for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you know that I went on a cruise and that's going to be the next video that I want to post. But I wanted to get this one out of the way so you guys can get all this tea. First things first, I want to say that I quit Shipped and Postmates. I am no longer doing those jobs. I now work at an airline. So the reason for this is I was sick and tired of the traffic in California. I have gotten a taste of it already. Everything is opening back up and it is not cute. Also, in April, I went to the Dominican Republic, and when I came back, I had COVID and I couldn't work for about 14 days. And for those 14 days, I ended up not getting paid. And I tried calling Shipped and Postmates, like, hey, like, to ask basically, what can I do? Can you guys pay me? Because, you know, a lot of companies, they compensate you for being on COVID leave or whatever. But I couldn't get in contact with them. I was on the phone for 2 hours, 3 hours on separate days, nothing. So I gave up and I was like, you know what? This is the time for me to get my shit together and actually apply to a job. So to backtrack it a little bit, I went to DR in April, right? And this is how I ended up having COVID. I went to DR in April because my grandma was not doing too good. And this is kind of what reset my mentality. I went out there and I realized while I was there that I had been gone for so long. I hadn't visited in such a long time. My grandma has dementia. She doesn't remember who I am. And I just felt so guilty because all these years, I remember her calling like, Giselle, when are you coming? When are you coming? When are you coming? And I'd tell her, I'm coming next month or in a few months, in the summer, next year for December. And I would always like tell her, I'm coming. And now she doesn't know who I am. She doesn't remember me, like nothing. My grandma's like super aggressive. She says really nasty things. She hits. It's just really bad and it's just sad. And it just changed my mind completely because I was so out here just trying to explore this culture and go to this country and that one and go on a cruise and go here and go there, but I completely forgot that I also have to go back home and see my family. While I've been like exploring and going all these places, my family's just been there struggling, and I feel like I'm already grown and I have to find ways to help them out as well. And another thing, my family they could not even get along for my grandma. Just to do one thing for my grandma, they couldn't even organize themselves to take my grandma to the doctor. It was just bad, guys. And I came back and I was like, I had to go and I had to save up like a ton of money to just take all those people on a huge vacation in DR, take them to a resort for like 5 days and go on excursions and do all these things and have fun and just have us all together all at once, because this trip was not it. I ended up having COVID when I came back and it was just bad. So boom, next thing you know, in June, I get an email from the company that I applied to. They did, you know, interviews on me and all that. And then I ended up going to training with them in Florida, and that took 18 days total. So I was in Florida for almost a month and it was really intense, but I got to meet a lot of amazing people. I went to Disney. I have a friend that I made out there. She worked in Disney here and she actually had free tickets to Disney. It was such a different experience for me because whenever I have gone anywhere with friends or whoever, I always pay for my own stuff. And let's say I go out with just me and another friend, I'll offer to pay for her, but I've never had anybody do that for me. So for her to tell me like, you know what, I'm gonna take you to Disney, it's on me, it's my treat, don't worry about it, you don't have to pay for anything. It was like, I didn't know what to do with myself. Now I'm here in LA and I'm working. It was just like a lot going on. got COVID, and then I started applying to jobs, and I was going to interviews and doing this and that, and going to Orlando for the training. So I really didn't have time. And then when I came back from Orlando, 2 days later, I had to go into work, and my schedule was 4:30 to 1 o'clock. And it was just weird. My sleep schedule was all messed up. I was tired. My experience at the training center, they call it, it's a university. It was so much fun. And I'm not gonna say the name of the airline where I work, but you guys are gonna get the hint. And I wanna show you some clips of my time in Orlando.
Fuck the other shit we got, Milo on the beat.
Hey, hey. Go dumb in the backseat. Running through that pussy like a track meet. She wanna fuck cause I flex like an athlete. Ooh, yeah, she freaky, she nasty. Go dumb in the backseat. Running through that pussy like a track meet. She wanna fuck cause I flex like an athlete. Ooh, yeah, she freaky, she nasty. Ay, yeah, she freaky, she nasty. But I was fucking on her best friend last week. She threw it back, so I slapped her on her ass cheeks. Always keep a hat, bitch, I ain't no baby daddy. I'm tryna blow bands on a thick hoe. Give a fuck about your mans, he big bro. Fucking with a broke bitch, that's a no-no. Bitches really out here sucking dick for some promo. I just want the cash, I don't need friends.
And that's what's been going on in my life lately. I am working for an airline. I actually got to travel, use my travel benefits to go to New York for the cruise, which was a bit of a different experience. It's not what I expected. The way that you are able to travel, you basically travel standby. And if you guys want me to do a separate video talking like all about the airline and how it works and how I got the job and how was the interview and how long did it take, you can ask me in the comments, or you can DM me on Instagram and I'll reply, or I'll do a separate video where I cover literally everything about working at an airline. I thought that some of you guys will be interested. I think working at an airline right now is like super popular. They're hiring like crazy, every single airline. So I was like, maybe my subscribers would be interested. Maybe they want to travel as well, because of course you guys follow me mostly for my travel videos. So I'm like, maybe you guys want to travel for free. So let me know any questions you might have. Next video is gonna be the cruise. Thank you for watching this video and listening to my crazy story about where I've been. I miss you guys so much. I miss your comments. I really appreciate you guys wanting to find out what's going on with me. A few of you actually DM me on Instagram like, girl, where's the videos at? Where are you? I'm definitely gonna be posting a lot more, crossing my fingers. Just let me know what you guys want to watch. Stay tuned for the cruise video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.